Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. If you aren't doing so already, make sure you go follow me over on Twitter to stay updated with all the most important crypto news, or I guess some updates that I do on there. Having said that, my question of today is, do you think that Coinbase is going to be relisting Xrp? The reason I'm asking is because I see a lot of people commenting this left and right. Crypto Ren here says, forget Coinbase. Let's quickly see. Forget Coinbase. We need to show loyalty to Uphold for staying loyal to XRP and the XP community. You know what I'm thinking here, guys? I think it will be extremely bullish for XRP if it gets relisted. And because of all the hints left and right, there's definitely some odds. However, would it really be something the XRP community would want? Well, once more, that kind of comes to a question of ethics. From the real moral perspective, we should really be against Coinbase for just abandoning XRP like that, like a snap. From a different perspective, they got their IPO coming up, so we understand it. And it's just an exchange that is extremely easy to use for a lot of people, that a lot of people use as their fiat gateway. And from that perspective, well, yeah, I guess if people still use it, I would kind of understand. Having said that, do we really think it's coming back? Well, the reason Coinbase decided to suspend XRP, their own words, was because they had a talk with an SEC official, and they, most likely, we don't know about that part, said that it would be smart to delist, or at least would be smart to kind of take the bonds away. Now, a little bit later, we noticed, well, the whole XRP relist thing came up. They didn't say anything. We kind of noticed, though, that some code has now been changed. People have said, or at least some code has been turned on. And that there's really no good reason why exchanges wouldn't be able to get it back on, logically speaking. Now, I think the whole exchange debacle is going to be a domino effect. However, Coinbase, logically speaking, would be afraid, or should be afraid, of a lawsuit. Even though they probably would just win, Coinbase would straight up win if somebody were to sue them now for selling them unregistered securities. We all know it. They could be afraid for some more lawsuits to come in of that sort because they got their IPO coming up. And that might be some bad publicity. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just thinking everything in my head here. It would be really extremely good if exchanges start to relist XRP, but they are afraid. They're waiting for the domino effect. So I personally wouldn't expect everybody to, just get it going. Or I wouldn't, sorry guys, if I were you, I would not expect it to happen really shortly. Then, road to redemption. Coinbase rumored to be doing backend work to relist XRP. There's some talk about San Francisco headquartered crypto exchange Coinbase bringing back trading on its platform. However, since a community member posted a tweet on April 2nd about the major US relisting XRP, there's been no positive confirmation on the matter yet. And I'm personally still saying, do not expect any of these price surges to be because of Coinbase. Do not expect that this is really going to amount to anything, even though, once more, all right, I personally think this is a really cool find, and I do think it might hold some severity. I would personally not necessarily, I try to make it, as easy as possible to understand here. I wouldn't count on it. That's maybe the thing I should say. I would not count on it just quite yet. Exchanges relisting XRP would not be contravening any form of law. That is kind of the thing that's been pointed out by Jeremy Hogan, for example. Last month, there was a positive development in the SEC v. Ripple case at a virtual hearing over the SEC's request to acquire the personal financial records of Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Attorney Jeremy Hogan pointed out that there were some surprising comments made. The US SEC inadvertently indicated that crypto exchanges that recommends the trading of XRP would not be violating any laws. In particular, the agency noted that under Section 4 of the Securities Act, only Ripple and its affiliates are liable for illegal XRP sales, where this has been taken out of context a little bit as the other lawyer, what's his name? I'm not getting it right now. It's not coming to me. The other lawyer who actually filed the frickin' John Dean, boom. John Dean actually stated that this is not really completely true, as the US SEC lawyer is trying to make you think that this is the case, but this is all going out from the perspective that XRP actually is a security. This only counts if XRP actually is a security right now, and that would only mean that some things could be kind of alleviated or some leniency would be shown to some parts. However, it is admitted to some parts of Section 5, where this is Section 4, yada yada. By the way, not a lawyer. I'm just kind of rethinking here whatever I saw. Another part of it was, I believe that if they were to relist right now, without asking for real permission from the SEC, they might actually get some hindsight effect where it's like, well, you took it off. What were you thinking back then? And now you put it back on, knowing that there was a lawsuit going on. that it might be considered something that was really, where you, no, what's it called? Guys, why is my English sucking all of a sudden? It's just where you are, for example, you're looking at something and you're closing your fingers, but you're like looking through one, like you're glimpsing through your fingers. It's like, well, you kind of knew something bad was going to happen, but you kind of acted as if you couldn't look, right? You're just like putting your hands in front of your eyes and saying, I can't see it. That's kind of what I feel as if the SEC, oh no, sorry guys, the judge would kind of think, where they really act carelessly. Oh, that's the freaking word. Another part was, of course, that the SEC only has this choice where it's like the SEC can go after a part of Ripple's entire fortune or go after the whole of XRP. And that's still a choice that has to be made. And that would be the partial settlement. And still, in the end of things, we don't know what the judge is going to say. We don't know if these exchanges have thought about it properly or if they don't care. We don't know. We really do not know. All I'm saying is, guys, stick close to it, stay tuned, but don't expect it to happen. Shortly afterwards, Xrplf Relist was trending on Twitter in countries like US, Australia, United States, United Kingdom, I already said United States, Netherlands. The online campaign is aimed at persuading crypto exchanges worldwide that it delisted Xrplf to relist a token, yet it really amounted to nothing because nobody actually said anything about it. Alright, Chancery OKs, Eddy fees for Ripple after win over Tetragon. I just saw this article partially, I couldn't see the full thing. It was actually mostly referring to the previous case between Tetragon and Ripple, where Tetragon sued Ripple for not buying back the stock as easily as they would have predicted. In the agreement between Tetragon and Ripple, it's basically if XRP were to be deemed a security, they would buy back the stock. However, Tetragon was like, okay, you got sued, we want our money. Ripple's like, well, it isn't a security just quite yet, and they sued him. Now, a little bit later, cryptocurrency company Ripple has come out on top in a bid to make investor Tetragon Financial Group Limited pay for its legal fees in a March win over Tetragon's claim that an alleged security default justified a lockup of Ripple's assets. In a document made public Friday, Vice Chancellor Morgan T. Zurn granted what was originally a $3.2 million fee request from Ripple, although with unspecified modifications. The court on March 19 shut down a Tetragon suit seeking to bar Ripple from using, I don't know what else it says right there, using assets for anything, blah, blah, blah. Well, $3.2 million, though, for this small case. It's a lot of freaking money like that. I'm like, wow, it really cost them $3.2 million? That's really, really crazy. Then Ripple X Dev posted, the Xrp Ledger Foundation, Xrplf, is a non-profit whose mission is to accelerate development of, on and adoption of the XRPL to foster financial and social inclusion. Only thing I wanted to kind of point out here was that yesterday we were referring to the foundation of XRP that I kind of forgot the name from. I forgot if it was Xrplf or Xrplf. It was Xrplf, as you can see right here. And that is what Ripple actually did a little while ago, where they made it so that the foundation handling XRP was now a non-profit. Like Stellar does it, like most other kind of platformers and projects do it, because that way the court is also going to be more, I would say, lenient. Is that the right word for it? Because you're not a company acting for profit. Can they still make profit? Yes, but they cannot give it to the shareholders, basically. It's not going to just be given out, and your company's main priority should not be profit. In this case, it's to help or to innovate, yada, yada, yada. And I still think once more that it really doesn't matter if you're really looking at how much money they're making or how everything's going around. It's just kind of a structure being set up to look a little bit better. And in the things though, what bad can we say about it? Nothing, right? It's just a smart system where in the end, if they scroll through all of it, they'll just notice XRP right now, it's not a security. They handle their stuff properly. Ripple has expected this for so long. They're not going to lose. They're not going to lose. They're not going to lose. Not financial advice though. Then Crypto Dep posted Coin of the Day by Social Activity, Ripple XRP, April 3rd. Coin of the Day by Social Activity, Galaxy Score 70, Ripple XRP, altcoin rank 8 out of 2,056. Volume rank 8, Social Volume rank 9, Change 24 hour rank 382, Social Score 24 hour 8. Galaxy Score is price score is 2.9, average sentiment 3.7, correlation rank 3.9, correlation rank 3.5, 3.4. I don't really know what the difference here is supposed to be. Maybe correlation in price, correlation in sentiment, maybe something like that. However, social volume, 10.7 thousand votes, 24 hours. Social engagement, 19.9. Average sentiment, 70%. Social dominance, 0.96. Spam volume, 6.1 thousand. And shared links, 24 hours, 1.1 thousand. How could this be so low? I'm kind of wondering if something is going on here, because this is really low for XRP. You would kind of think that social score should be at maximum 3. So, or social volume should be 3. How can this be so low, guys, on that one? I'm not quite sure. I don't really understand. But yeah, if you know, let me know in the comments down below. And then bottom line is that America is going to use made in America tech solutions like Ripple to power their global systems. They're not going to use an Asian-made XinFin XDC, as XDC is more localized trade, not global. Enjoy the pumps and dumps, but don't tell me XDC is a global standard. And all I want to know from you guys is, are you bullish on XDC? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below. I actually personally like it quite a little bit. However, Shane has a point right here. All right, I wouldn't completely agree with everything, but I do agree with the point that it's really likely that America, especially the higher ups there, would like to use American technology. Would prefer. But yeah, can they not use something from other regions? They could. For example, Swift is used everywhere. It's really based in Belgium. But no, I think America would prefer to use American stuff. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I'm still thinking with myself for a little bit, but no, I definitely think that that's the way it usually is going, and I still think that that's going to be the way that it is. But yeah, guys, that was it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this statement down below, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto update.